the Mathilda presence, usually teams like Bigatron even, they try to escape from that Phoveus. They ban it out themselves. RRQ might actually try to take the bait, try to go up against the Phoveus without the Mathilda and punish him with the Vixana.
That would definitely be a problem.
And Edith.
Yeah, there you go. Harris is banned out. RQ. Where did they go?
I'm not the only one.
Oh, they don't. They're still gonna ban out the Phoveus here. Geek fam. Edith?
Pick.
Nolan? What do they want to go for?
Yeah, if they want to put... If they know that Vincent is really good at the Nolan, they should go Nolan, but the safe choice would definitely be that Edith. Whenever it's first pick open, you go for it. It is the flex pick. It can get you.
Percentage-wise, is not really healthy. 49%.
It's just safe.
It's safe, right? So let's see here the response, quick response. So they know they have a particular scenario with the Edith first pick, and it's gonna be the Valentina and Arlet in that pick, and Arlet still a flex.
I think this is such a good counter to the Faramis possibility from Geek, right? I mean, the Arlet is really great, and technically the Valentina can also utilize it, but Geek fam still go for it. Faramis and Ruby.
Yeah. This is a very good comp by RRQ. Picking Arlet and Valentina is quite genius because they're banning the Nolan without banning it. Valentina and Arlet do amazing against the Nolan. Arlet can chase, Arlet can displace and CC. Valentina can just dodge away from all of those skills. You have to land that passive and even the fracture. RRQ can pick up the Nolan here, but it would be kind of unsafe against the Ruby. I think again for them, the safe choice would just be go for a marksman, get set up for Skylar in the gold lane, ban out all the bad matchups for the pick that they want to go for, and then again RRQ will get a lot of value from that. One marksman.
Is it not possible that the Ruby is flexed though? Oh, Roger.
Oh wow, so this should not be a pick for Skylar. This is Suzujin. Yeah, I don't like the Roger Gold right now.
See here with Suzujin, I mean Roger is still viable, right? You need to snowball. If you can get the snowball, it's still a very dangerous Roger. So let's see RRQ with that snowball type of gameplay. What will they pick for their last two picks? Second phase though, I think they should just ban out Tadera or just the Nolans. Get all the junglers. Limit Vincent. Seems like it worked for game one.
Come on, Dexter.
Oh, it's a clock ban by RRQ actually. I wonder what this means for RRQ. What are they going to try to utilize in the gold lane? Because I was thinking against the Faramis, maybe you want to go for Alice again. Not too sure after yesterday's performance, but with the Roger, it does enable that choice for RRQ. For Geek Fam, kind of a tough spot. The Arlet is still flex. The safe ban would be towards Skylar.
Is there still a possible chance for Melissa being picked up for RRQ?
Yes, for RRQ, they can still go for the Melissa. Again, though, for Melissa, he didn't really do too well on the Melissa pick against Bigatron. It was game one. That was when Bigatron was able to get the dub, so I don't think Geek Fan will be too concerned about that. They'll actually just start banning out the Gatot Kacha, a roamer from Edok.
I mean, it's good, right? The Gatot Kacha can definitely be threatening against clumped up composition, and with the Faramis, you want to clump up, and that is a good response. They were able to locate that Gatot Kacha. RRQ though, will they commit onto a gold lane ban, realizing that Nolan is still up and available? It seems like that is going to be the case. Moskov is going to be banned out.
Why did they ban these two heroes? Who are these two heroes good at against in laning phase?
Exactly.
It's not carry.
It's not.
Natan, maybe?
Natan, you would want the enemy to pick Moskov if you want to go Natan.
Right, so... What, Beatrix is... Do they want to go Franco Beatrix? Is that a possibility?
Franco Beatrix, Kaja Beatrix. Yeah, I guess that could be an option to go for. Maybe Geek Fam trying to read it out, but they already have a Ruby, to be fair, and a Faramis against the Kaja, right? That'll be strange if you want to go for Kaja.
That's true.
Against this a Ruby Faramis. So they ban out the Melissa.
There you go.
Yeah, I think, what, Alice? Alice is the choice for RRQ, maybe? No, they go Brock first, so yeah, last pick Alice is possible. Very possible.
Man, they're really edging everybody here. I mean, we're all on the edge of our seats, waiting and anticipating what RRQ's plan here. Cute, what's your plan here?
What's the plan, man?
What's the plan? Okay, let's shift over to Geek first. They have to
Sicilian
finish their drafts.
Oh, yeah, Sicilian gold could be an answer, but yeah, maybe Moscow Cut does do well. You know, you can dive towards the Sicilian and you can
technically they
scale.
have the Roger already.
They do. They already have that jungle presence. Yeah, for GEEK fam, I'm actually quite confused. They can't go Nolan here against the Grok, Valentina, Arlen, and Roger.
Alpha?
Bane. Might as well just go Bane again, I think, for GEEK fam. Take away the Bane. Oh, they take the Alice away, and the Nolan still going for Nolan. I guess they're confident that they'll be able to get the space for the Nolan, and it will be the Natan in the end. It was a toss-up between Alice and Natan. They go for Natan.
Who wins in the lane?
Natan, Alice? I would say Natan, actually. Early phase. Once we get to the late game, it'll be a bit different. It becomes a skill matchup.
So this is an Alice debut for GEEK fam.
It is for Mr. Chad.
Let's see. Chadera, will he be able to rock that Alice against none other, the king himself, Skylar? Two. Force it on towards a game 3.
This is it.
This is it.
One last chance for GEEK fam. Do they really want things to go exactly the same as it did in leg number 1? Because if it does, say goodbye to that Kingslayer title. It's no longer valid. 2 times in a row this season. It's not a good look right now. So can GEEK fam, can the Kingslayers replicate what they were able to do since season 11? Can they force a game number 3 from the Kings of Kings themselves? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn and welcome to game number 2.
Welcome to Mobile
It's already
Legends.
Edok trying to delay the waves already with the barrier from Grok.
Getting the Natan, all these individual lanes, a bit of an advantage. Honestly, you get the lane in a good spot for you to farm, for you to even poke and punish, especially for the Alice who needs to be close to the mini waves to actually get those last hits. We saw Eman versus Aaron Shiki, Natan versus Alice, and that was when Eman was able to get the solo kill on Sir Aaron.
Okay, we actually might see something of a similar sense. I guess Chadera is playing it a lot more safely. However, he's getting caught low, but he's still able to clear in those waves. Can Skylar actually go for a freeze? Is that a viable option to shut down Chadera?
I think any way he tries to tackle this wave or this laning phase would be great. I want to... Oh, Bargain Hunter for Skylar on a Natan. So knowing that, again, this is going to be a winning matchup, anyways, he can do whatever. He can try to freeze. He can try to last hit. He can also try to just shove the wave to get to those item power spikes faster with the Bargain Hunter. It is the Festival of Blood and also... Oh, hold up, Edok. Whoa, forced to flicker out.
Okay. That's a good pressure. That's a good pressure there built by GEEK fam.
Really solid stuff. Early on, it's GEEK fam getting the advantage there. Beloyski with the concussive blast as well. Let's take a look at the stats for GEEK fam. Ooh, Faramis. That's why it was banned out by Kez. 4-0. That win rate on the Faramis. That's GEEK fam's team fighting style. Long, drawn out, skirt team fights.
What is that?
It's a skirt, you know?
Okay. Is that Gen Z things? I don't understand.
No, that's
But
2002
anyway.
things.
Oh, really?
Is it?
I don't know. But back to the game here. It looks like Chadera is having
Yeah,
not such a great time. Look at that.
We should not have taken that flowing blood.
Whew. But back at this, both of these teams are going to be centering around the neutral objective. So Tsujin.
Oh, that's a good final slash by DYRENN, the sun as well. That is going to be first blood, and the second kill for RRQ comes not long after, and that will be RRQ taking the first nude. Veldora, will he be able to find some significance? Not just yet.
Wow, this is already looking horrible for GEEK fam. Neutral objective, they should be able to at least fight for it there with the Nolan, with the Faramis, and the Ruby, but DYRENN was just too quick with it. The Arlet of DYRENN, always a scary... Oh, man. 4-0. Speaking of 4-0s, Roger, Sutsujin, 5-0. He also got a Savage against Onyx on this pick, and that's a 4-0. Natan. Good wild charge.
Ended, canceled with the wild charge as well. I mean, with the things that RRQ is doing, this might be the first L that a boy will take with the Faramis.
I agree. Oh, impressive.
Going to be an invade, and Vincent actually finds the purple buff, and that will be GEEK fam trying to disengage. Edok though, isolated, but seems like Veldora, he's going on towards Skylar, and with another realm, it's actually not going to help. Now RRQ, they will find Edok. and Veldora. Edok will fall for RRQ, but Veldora will be the trade.
They trade 1 for 1 there. And again, DYRENN is a different beast. In leg number 2, what have these EXP laners been eating, man? We saw Cars pop off yesterday. Now DYRENN on the Arlet, on the Fuvius. It's creating a problem now for GEEK with the way that they want to play aggressively. And again, look at DYRENN.
The cancellation, the lead, and the kill. DYRENN carrying game 1 and potentially game 2.
Beloyski is given absolutely no space to use that big brain of his.
No chance to use the big brain. You gotta think, you gotta try to step out and look at what they are doing. DYRENN doesn't care about his own lane. As long as he's able to enable for Skylar to give him space, that's free. And again, Vincent, though he is ahead, he is struggling up against his composition, right? He's unable to find the space that he needs to go up. DYRENN again with the final slash on towards the boy. This time, though, the follow-up wasn't really there, and GEEK fam, they were able to stabilize.
Give DYRENN an active hero like this. Oh.
Offended, Purify. That's a pull. Rins will be taken down. 5v4 Chidera from the flank. Another round popped as well. It's going to be RRQ now. Wanting to fight it up, flickers out, and that is going to be DYRENN now isolated and taken down. Chidera secures the shutdown.
Okay, that was really well played by GEEK, right? They took Rins down first, and they were able to take away. Oh, wait a second.
Good night, Sutsujin. And that will be a boy securing it in mid lane. In trouble. Neutral still up. GEEK fam, they have recovered. Now Rins looking for the clear, but will not be able to. Veldora, though, will sacrifice himself, and it seems like Beloyski will fall as well. RRQ still able to find some trades. Neutral objective still goes to the hands of Vincent.
Okay, so there were trades left, right, and center, but at the end of the day, it was GEEK fam that were able to utilize that as a domino effect for the neutral objective. And with that being the case, who was that worth it for?
I would say GEEK fam. They bought some time. RRQ were snowballing already, so GEEK fam had to look for a fight, had to look for a play to try to turn things around. And RRQ definitely fell into the clutches of GEEK fam there. Rins overextending, getting picked off, and then all of them coming in one by one. That shutdown on DYRENN was also picked up by Chidera, so he got a bit of that bounty gold. Still far from Skylar, who's been able to farm up a storm this game, already on the Starlium side at 6 minutes. So RRQ still just play around Skylar. It should still be a safe game. The GEEK fam, if Chidera gets those 3 items, plus the winner crown, that dive will be ridiculous. They'll have a fairness on top of the sustain of this Alice.
That will be definitely a problem. So now RRQ, the winning condition is to prevent the Alice from scaling. Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, it's going to be tough though, because GEEK fam, they might try to scale with these pickoffs and team fights, because when they go for these team fights, as long as they get 1 or 2 and then back off, it'll be good for them. Speed up with a position.
Vincent, is this a greedy move? Good knock, a final slash committed as well. That will be RRQ still looking for bodies. GEEK fam though, good disengage. Top lane is still pushing for RRQ.
But it looks like GEEK are looking for a trade there in the bottom lane, but DYRENN is going to be able to clear it actually. So we have 20 seconds left for the next neutral objective to spawn. And oh, wait a second. Are they looking for a play onto Edith? Looks like they can't find that opening. But with Vincent at level 11 and with Sutsujin a level below, does this mean that GEEK fam have the better setup for the next neutral objective?
Yeah, RRQ know it too. They go straight for the top side of the map. They try to go for the trade already. And this is actually well timed by RRQ. They go up top to clear it before the turtle even spawns. So now GEEK fam have to try to commit. But Skylar's coming in.
That's stuck. Don't run, Wolf King. Good stun. Neutral objective, but boy gets it. Another round popped by both teams, but Beloyski will not survive. The backside is actually DYRENN. Take him down. Veldora will try to buy time, but he will fall. 2 for 1, and that is RRQ now on the go. Mid turret will fall. Purple buff falls as well, and that is GEEK fam slowly but surely losing its tempo.
Okay, but look at this. Vincent is in the bottom lane looking for a trade onto the tower. Does he get it?
Yeah.
Should be able to get that. And that's the trade that GEEK fam are able to get. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't even get it.
It's 1 HP on the turret, probably.
Yeah, practically 1 HP.
Oh, no.
It's okay. You know, you can get it later on. Oh, we have a game fact.
Ooh, in patch update 1.9.2, Hero Arlet and Grok became 2 of the 4 heroes to receive adjustments by no longer using mana.
Yeah. The Claude falls under that category as well. We saw that just earlier. And he got a dub. on the claw too. Skylar, ooh, what?
Surprise attack, and that will be 2 members of GEEK taken down by Skylar.
Not even given a little bit of time to pop in his ultimate either, or he understands that, okay, this is maybe the moment that I go down. Let's not waste that resource, but either or, that will be traded in with a turret in the top lane.
Oh, my damage.
Oh, the damage, the continuous damage really hurts a lot. Because the boy, his range is not really like far now.
No way.
Getting soloed by the MVP of game 1.
Oh no, 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 that's DYRENN.
Now Rin's jumping in. Immune is there. NetherRealm as well. Popped. But RRQ, they have enough firepower to take Veldora down.
Signature hero, no problem. RRQ again, be able to pick up the scraps from GEEK. The mistakes left and right, RRQ are capitalizing over. And now that's a 4K gold lead. Help us break that down.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the Nolan up against the Arlet. That's why the Arlet Valentina, RRQ were fine with it. They didn't ban out the Nolan because they knew, hey, Nolan, go ahead, man. That's a bad matchup for you. The Arlet can constantly just catch up to you, especially now. Remember, the nerfs on the second skill. It's no longer the 1 second cooldown that he can spam out. It's now 1.5, and trust me, that 0.5 changes a lot because DYRENN doesn't have a cooldown on that second skill, especially if he continues to get the CC on him. And if he's this far ahead, GEEK fam, they can only rely on the 5 little dudes dancing right now.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah, look, those are ding, ding, ding.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I buy it. My favorite, personally.
Ding, ding.
The gameplay so far, unfortunately, unable to utilize that recall in a right place. It's just them waiting for the inevitable at this point. This is a fed Skylar. He got set Holy Crystal at 7 minutes, by the way. That's how crazy he is. Usually you expect the Holy Crystal now. He's already on a Divine Glaive. He's building towards a Blood Wings. Once he gets 1 hit, it's over.
The Lord now launches mid. Below, actually terrified stuck. Beloyski jumps in, good airborne. Purified pops. The damage isn't there. Beloyski, Veldora Vincent, good night. And that will be a buoyant Tadera left standing. Mid turret will fall. RRQ stands with 5. Ladies and gentlemen, just like in the Game of Thrones, Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer falls. Mobile Legends as well.
It looks like they do fall once again. Another 2-0 in favor of RRQ, Hoshi, and GEEK fams fight to reassert their dominance as the Kingslayers have been broken, have been stopped in its tracks. And RRQ Hoshi looks closer to securing that upper bracket slot.
DYRENN, you devil. You're so good. Man, on the Arlet, on the Phobias, on an Edith, on anything. Even Khalid yesterday. Even in a losing game. Well, actually, we don't talk about his Galakacha, ladies and gentlemen. We don't talk about that, you know, the ult to the Lethal Wanderer. No, we don't talk about that. That was just another game. And this just shows you, man, how good RRQ truly are. Yesterday was truly a big question mark to RRQ because this team and the team yesterday, it feels like it's a different team entirely, though it's the same players. It just takes the execution, and instead of forcing out the Alice, they went back to their normal style, you know? Skylar on an Alice, on someone that is supposed to scale up in the end and play in the brawls? Nah, just have him in the back, man. On the Natan does the same thing, maybe even better, if you're able to get a Holy Crystal at 7 minutes. That, man, it's honestly impossible to beat. If you have a Natan snowballing in the early game with 5 kills, 7-minute Holy Crystal, tell me a way to beat a 7-minute Holy Crystal Natan, a 10th-minute Divine Glaive, almost Blood Wings Natan.
Honestly, we're used to that from Skylar. He has pulled that before. And it's not supposed to be that way. It's ridiculous. And I don't know, I guess even Cascute said in his interview yesterday, right? They were experimenting a bit. See, I don't know if it's experimenting in the execution or it's experimenting in their game plan as a general whole, or it was the drafts that they were experimenting with. But one thing's for sure, it didn't work out for them. But we saw the same RRQ that we've seen throughout the playoffs, sorry, the regular season. Whoa, a little glimpse into the future. For the longest of time, and we see that back here in GEEK fam. RRQ back in form. Let's take to their interview.
Inilah dia dia kemenangan yang akhirnya didapatkan lagi dan lagi dari RRQ Hosi. Mereka berhasil menundukkan dan mungkin bisa saja menghapuskan title The King Slayer ini dengan kemenangan ini. Di patch baru akhirnya kalian bisa ngedapetin 2-0 kalian. Melawan GEEK Fam, seperti apa sih tadi pertarungannya? Dan bagaimana kalian menghasilkan 2-0 ini? 2-0.
Nah, senang lah kemarin habis kalah soalnya.
Kekalahan kemarin, apa efeknya untuk hari ini?
Berapi-api.
Berapi-api. Nah, sembari ngomongin kemarin ya. Kemarin tuh kita lihat ada yang cukup berbeda dengan kemarin dan yang sekarang. Kayak dua RRQ yang berbeda gitu. Kemarin tuh lagi mode apa sih kalian?
Udah coba pet saya,
Coba pets. Lalu setelah mencoba-coba
kalah.
dan pada akhirnya
Ya, hari ini mungkin ya nggak coba-coba lagi.
kembali ke comfort kalian.
Ya.
Ngomong-ngomong soal pets nih, ini menjadi tantangan baru buat kalian kah? Dengan hero-hero yang anyar juga?
Enggak sih.
Enggak sebenarnya.
Soalnya ada kali DYRENN power.
DYRENN kemarin ya. Tapi hari ini kita ngeliat juga bahwa kemarin dan sekarang hero DYRENN dan juga mungkin Skylar yang merasakan pets paling berasa di kamu gak Skylar?
Apa tadi? Lupa gak sorry tadi.
Pets.
Oh,
yang kemarin dan sekarang kayaknya beda banget. Kemarin kamu pakai Alice.
Oh, itu nggak tahu juga sih kita udah pakai Alice nggak ngerti strat juga kayak dia langsung nge-counter ke aja Beatrix gitu. Harusnya lebih maksimal kalau nggak ada itu hero sih sebenarnya.
Oh, jadi Alice itu buatmu sendiri bakal jadi hero yang akan naik daun gak sih?
Enggak sih, di laning kurang. Ya emang susah di laning. Itu kan udah pernah pakai season 7 juga gua. Itu hero ya berat buat laning aja. Cuma kalau di team fight good.
Jadi dari season 7, oh sekarang udah ya?
Ya,
Buset, dan sekarang di season ini, season 7 malah lebih enak pasti pakai.
enak. Dulu kan metanya fighter, nggak ada MM, jadi nggak gampang kapok alisnya.
Oke, dan sekarang kamu pun bisa menjawab karena kemarin sudah kamu coba dan Skylar kayaknya kapok ya Skylar.
Nggak kapok sih, nanti kita bakal coba lagi next week.
Aduh, siap-siap nih. Tapi 2 kali di season ini berhasil mengalahkan GEEK Fam dan sekarang lebih mendominasi dengan 2-0 Skylar. Apa yang kamu lakukan terhadap GEEK Fam nih? Apa yang telah kamu baca?
Alhamdulillah lah, soalnya kita juga udah nonton GEEK Fam juga sih tadi malam cara dia move sama hero-heronya.
Jadi dari 1 malam aja kalian bisa mempersiapkan segalanya untuk GEEK Fam.
Ya,
Apa tuh kunci kemenangan untuk melawan GEEK Fam hari ini?
Bang Keskut.
Casket adalah kunci.
Ya,
Berarti permainan dari draftnya, kalian mempercayakan draft dan tinggal main aja gitu konsepnya.
iya kita percayain draftnya Bang Keskut dan Bang Keskut percaya sama kita juga.
Oh, namun ada nggak sih di sini? Mungkin tantangan terbesar adalah melawan Baloy. Satu player yang terus disebut. Idok sendiri bagaimana? Di leg kedua ini menghadapi Baloy lagi. Namun dengan hasil yang lebih baik dari kalian.
Mungkin karena sekarang dia nggak pakai hero aneh-aneh. Jadi nggak terlalu kesusahan mungkin.
Jadi dari Idok sendiri was-wasnya nih, waduh pakai apa nih ya?
Ya karena semua hero bisa dijadiin roam kan.
Benar, tapi dengan chip, salah satu hero power dari Baloy tadi dimainkan dan kamu berhasil untuk bisa mengimbangi dan bahkan nge-shutdown itu semua. 11 menit aja loh game 1.
Nggak tahu, nggak kata Bang Keskut pede aja lawan chipnya.
Pede aja, itu kuncinya.
Ya.
Dari hari ini pula kita melihat bahwa serem kali. Lek DYRENN. Serem sekali kamu hari ini. Comebacknya DYRENN. Dari yang kemarin Gatot Kaca sekarang. Menggunakan hero yang nyaman muka atau apa nih bedanya kemarin dan sekarang?
Iya mungkin kali ya, hero nyaman mungkin. Kalau yang kemarin hero nyaman banget, Gatot.
Banget tuh.
Ya banget.
Waduh, berarti bakal pakai lagi dong.
Pasti bakal dipakai kayaknya buat week 8, week 9 mungkin. Siap-siap aja.
Semuanya harus bersiap nih ya ngelihat Gatotnya dari DYRENN lagi. Kekalahan kemarin menjadi pelajaran tentunya hari ini untuk DYRENN juga toh.
Benar.
Apa yang kamu di awal match ini, apa yang kamu pikirkan nih?
Yang dipikirin, yang mungkin dari katanya kita mungkin lebih berani hari ini. Kalau yang kemarin kita cuma nunggu-nunggu momen doang kan. Kalau yang sekarang mungkin lebih berani, jadi lebih barbar.
Barbar, kembali ke setelan barbar kalian.
Ya, kemarin ini gara-gara hero-nya kayak gitu mungkin jadi kita pasif kan.
Aduh, DYRENN sendiri lebih suka yang pasif-pasif apa yang barbar gini nih?
Lebih suka yang barbar dong.
Seruduk aja semua.
Soalnya kata Bang Ler jangan takut gitu ya, depanin gua.
Udah, tinggal lakuin aja.
Ya,
Beres.
percayain aja sama core-core-nya Bude.
Baik, percaya satu sama lain. Namun dari Rin sendiri nih ya, menghadapi Aboy dari GEEK Fam untuk kali kedua. Seperti apa kamu melihat? Mungkin perbedaan dari leg 1 atau leg kedua. Dan bagaimana sih tadi perlawananmu dengan Aboy?
Mungkin lebih improve sih dia dari leg 1 ke leg 2, ya lebih improve.
Lebih improve.
Ya.
Tapi hasilnya malah di sini improve-nya belum cukup nih untuk menangani kalian. Kalau Rin sendiri berarti kamu juga improve juga dong?
Ya gara-gara kita kalah kemarin lawan Ipos, kita sekarang lebih improve.
Wow, kekalahan kemarin
Ya.
untuk Rin sendiri adalah pukulan tersendiri kah? Atau ada artinya untuk Rin sendiri?
Ya kemarin terpukul lah, soalnya kemarin kalau dilihat gue kayak gak seperti biasanya main gitu.
Waduh. Kemarin seperti apa dan sekarang Rins yang aslinya kayak apa sih?
Rahasia.
Widih, rahasia. Rahasia, tapi kayaknya di sini udah pada rame banget, di kolom komentar rame banget ngelihat Susujin yang sepertinya berhasil untuk kembali ke permukaan. Susujin sendiri, apakah di patch ini ada tantangan tersendiri?
Ya paling aware sama hero-heronya Baloy doang sih di match ini.
Aware dengan hero-hero Baloy?
Ya.
Dan ke-awarenmu itu membuatmu bisa menjaga diri dari Baloy kah atau apa?
Ya bisa aman tadi.
Aman aja, mulus aja tadi ya.
Ya.
Tapi dari Susujin sendiri, ngelihat kemarin satu kekalahan yang kalian win streak terus. Dan satu kekalahan kemarin, Susujin sendiri gimana cara untuk bounce back-nya khususnya untuk hari ini juga?
Ya kalau kemarin emang kita lagi jelek aja sih mainnya. Kayak kurang berani aja, makanya hari ini lebih berani.
Tapi main jelek dari, yang menurut Susujin main jelek sendiri itu, kenapa sih? Apa karena patch atau karena apa? Ada alasannya nggak?
Nggak ada alasan sih, emang mereka mainnya bagus aja kemarin.
Dan sekarang udah bagus?
Ya kita juga ya, improve lah tipis-tipis.
Tipis-tipis. Masih belum selesai tentunya ya.
Ya.
Yes, satu tim yang digadang-gadang menjadi kontender terkuat di Indonesia. Mereka menutup minggu ke-7 dengan senyuman. Ada yang mau disampaikan dengan penutupan minggu ke-7 ini?
Gua dulu lah, gua dulu sekali.
Skilar dulu, terus nanti Rins, nanti ya.
Ya buat Kingdom Manado yang RRQ kemarin ya sorry banget lah kita kalah kemarin ya. Semoga yang kalah kemarin itu jadi teguran buat kita ya buat kedepannya lebih bagus lah. Ya sorry banget lah kemarin gak kasih hasil maksimal.
Pas banget kemarin di Manado ya?
Iya.
Wah, tapi hari ini udah maksimal, udah luar biasa. Itu ada Scar, tapi tadi ada requestan kepada Rins. Oke Kingdom, kasih mic-nya ke Rins.
Buat Kingdom selalu support kita, walaupun kita kayak kemarin mainnya jelek, selalu support kita.
Jangan lupa support karena perjalanan mereka masih ada di minggu ke-8, minggu ke-9 dan juga playoff pastinya. Dan marilah kita sambut, inilah dia kemenangan mutlak 2-0 atas GEEK Fam dari RRQ Pasir.